Joe, nice to talk to you again. The stage is a bit wobbly, isn't it? What are your thoughts? I mean, we heard what you said in the press conference. You're confident, you're ambitious. We know that you're motivated. What do you see in Ian Lewison that could potentially stop all of that, stop you in your tracks on your first professional heavyweight debut?
Well, he's going to try and lay me out, isn't he? So, I might have to weather the storm for a bit, and then I'll see what he's got. Look, and start, putting my shots on, and especially with the, training that I'm going to be doing in Vegas, like sparring with Jermaine Stavern. I've got Ismail Salas, one of the best coaches, training me. So come fight night, I'll be ready to put some dents in him.
Now, you're a man who's been training a long time. Preparing for fights isn't something that's new for you. How's this different? How is this getting your competitive juices going?
I just can't wait to get back in the ring. It's been a long time. It's been the Olympic final was the last time I fought, so it'd be great to get back in the ring. It's very exciting today. My first press conference with my opponent there. It's slightly different than World Series boxing. Like it's like the weigh-in, and then you kind of have the face-off, and then you fight the next day. But obviously we've got another 6 plus weeks training before the fight. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to going to Vegas tomorrow. I leave tomorrow and join Ismail Salas and Jorge Linares, who's going to be fighting Luke Campbell. So it's going to be a great experience, and hopefully I'm going to learn and incorporate all that I've learned in my debut.
Have you got a timeline? Because everything suggests that you're in a bit of a hurry. Obviously, David mentioned your age, and a lot's going to be made about that. But just in terms of how much you want to achieve and how quick you want to achieve it, do you have an idea about how you want to go?
Well, I'm going to take this first fight, and then wherever David feels that I should go after that, then I'll trust in his judgment, and just take it from there, really.
So you really don't mind who you fight? I mean, I'm asking that because a lot of people don't believe this should be your first fight. I mean, I'm not suggesting that you haven't got the tools to get through this, and maybe it is what David says. Maybe it is we haven't seen the best of you, and they have. I'm prepared for all that to kind of unravel in front of me, but from your perspective, do you have an idea about who you don't want to face or who you would like to face, or is there any boundaries, any parameters, or is it just whatever comes next for you?
Yeah, it's kind of whatever. I hear that it could be for a Southern Area title, which is nice, and then obviously I'd like to win like a British title, and work my way up through the ranks, and challenge for a world title and win a world title. That's like my ultimate goal. So all I just need to do is keep winning my fights. It's quite simple, and like train, get my head down, train hard, and learn and absorb all the information, and then just incorporate that in the boxing ring.
If it does go the way you anticipate, David anticipates, there are a lot of people who are going to be looking at your pedigree, looking at your performances and saying, I don't really fancy a bit of him. Could be quite difficult to get opponents in this country. Are you prepared for that and all those frustrations that normally come with professional boxing?
Well, we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? What can I say?
Well, I suppose not. Moving on, what did you make of the Conor McGregor Mayweather fight? Any opinions, any thoughts? Did it go how you expected? Were you surprised by anything?
No, I kind of thought the later rounds anyway. I was thinking round 11, like, secretly, but when I said it, was like people were like, you're crazy, he's going to blast them out or whatever, or like you hear the other way. But yeah, it was a very entertaining fight. Respect to McGregor for landing shots on Mayweather. I'm sure Mayweather was very comfortable in there, like coming forward and doing what he wants to do, putting on the show. And they both made a lot of money from the fight. And I'm pleased with Mayweather for getting that 50-0, the first boxer to do that. So I think it was a good event, wasn't it?
Do you think you'd ever cross over? I know you're a man that's flirted with multiple martial arts, bit of capoeira. I know you went up to the Shaolin, the hills after your university stint, rather than going to your graduation. I know that you like fighting. Do you think that's something that you could ever embrace or entertain in the future?
I think boxing's very simple. It's just your hands. It gets a whole lot of complicated when you've got to worry about legs, takedowns, like your arm potentially getting broken, and like I don't know. I mean, I could probably be comfortable. I got some good kicks, so I'll be quite happy, you know, with a stand-up game.
Maybe kickboxing, K1 or something.
Yeah. I don't know. You never know.